Hi officers, how's the Josh? I'm a professional researcher in the prelims part of UPSC Civil Services exam, and as a part of my work, I compare the questions which have been asked in prelims paper with the previous year questions, and I go very deep. I go till 1979 because it is till then that we have the questions available. Now, some students are not able to understand the significance of PYQs, and I've got very solid evidence here. In one of my analysis videos, I got this comment, "कहाँ तक PYQs करो? 1950 तक sufficient रहेगा क्या?" And another student had commented in another video, "Yes, it's absolutely new thing, nothing linked to any PYQ." Right? So the comments are concerning not because of their tone, but because they reflect a mindset which is harming the student. अगर आप प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस को सिग्निफिकेंस नहीं दे रहे हो, आप उनका इंपॉर्टेंस नहीं समझ रहे हो, आपका परफॉर्मेंस सब ऑप्टिमल रहेगा। आप चाहे कितना ही पढ़ लो, कितने बार भी अटेम्प्ट दे लो, आप कुछ कितने भी टेस्ट सीरीज लगा लो, जब तक आप प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस में कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं हो रहे, उनको अच्छा से नहीं कर रहे हैं, आप यूपीएससी का माइंड नहीं समझ पाएंगे। एंड फॉर दैट आई हैव गॉट वेरी सॉलिड एविडेंस. Let me start with this question of 2023. This was question 15 uh, of series A, and this question was about waggle dance, right? So very random question. We did not uh, anticipate this kind of question, but let us have a reference PYQ. So this PYQ is from the year 1982, and it said honeybees are called social insects. Why? Because they visit all flowers to collect nectar, right? The answer is alpha. They visit all flowers to collect nectar. Now this 1982, please note the year of this PYQ. It was asked in 1982. That student had said there is, till 1950 should we go, right? So that student was sarcastic about the comment and did not really feel that you need to go deep into the whatever like PYQs are available. But here we have evidence till 1982 at least. I have not yet seen all the questions of 2023 paper to say that 1979, there is no question older than 1982 that was relevant. But for the purpose of this video, we have enough evidence to see the significance of the questions till 1979. So in 1982, this question proved that honeybees are social insects. And if you come to the question, it's not directly helping you with the answer, but if you just observe the question and with common sense and with the knowledge of that PYQ, you can arrive at the answer, because here the question had said, which of the following organisms perform waggle dance for others of their kin? That means these are deeply social animals, and they have good bonding, right? They can work cooperatively. So with others of their kin, to indicate the direction and the distance. So this is a very intelligent thing, right? The answer to this question will be a very intelligent animal or insect, and we should have positive vibes about it, right? So if you look at the options, you have butterflies, dragonflies, honeybees, and wasps. So it has to be a social animal. That 1982 PYQ is telling us that it's a social animal, but wasps are also social, right? We have seen wasps around our homes also, every one of us. So honeybees, the answer has to be between honeybees and wasps, but the answer will be something about which we have a positive vibe, and between the two we have positive vibe only for honeybees because of pollination, because of honey collection, right? Wasps are pests, right? Just like that question, one of the questions was there wherein there was a this question of 2022, a very similar question was asked. Here the fight was between ant and cockroach. Again, this question said organisms well known as cultivators of fungi, right? So they'll work together, they'll cultivate fungi. So it's a positive vibe, right? So between ant and cockroach, we are cutting short why C and D will not be the answer, right? So there'll be a fight between alpha and bravo, and positive vibe will be only for alpha, only for ant, because cockroaches are pests, right? Same approach in 2023. So the objective of this video is not to solve the question, so I'm just cutting short to keep the video within reasonable time limit. But the significance of PYQs 1982 question helped us with 2023 question, right? So the student who had commented that till 1950 Should we do till 1950? The answer to this is yes, absolutely. If you have questions till 1950, तो मेरे भाई बिल्कुल करो. PYQs only are the key to understanding the mind of UPSC. Everything, all my work, all whatever you are seeing across your instructors, your faculty, your subject teachers, your elimination teachers, my elimination techniques also, they are all based on intense research around PYQs, right? So this was just 1982. I'll take you to 1979, some of the questions, and we'll just see, do those questions really have significance? Now, we'll not compare them with 2023 questions because that comparison will not be relevant for all questions, but let us just see the questions in themselves and decide, how relevant these old, so-called old PYQs are. So in 1979, we had this, look at the first question: why could only the British succeed in trade and commerce in India, right? So whatever is the answer, this is a question which can certainly be asked as a one statement question, or it could be as a part of a multi-statement question, right? Very conceptual, very relevant question. So we should do this, right? Chipko movement often in the news. So this was current affairs then, but what is Chipko movement related to? This thing is given in even in our NCRTs now, right? So from that angle also, you can just go through the question. You'll know the answer, of course. Then you have, look at the next question, question number 3, Golan Heights, right? I think Golan Heights was asked in one of the recent years also. Let me just check. Let me just, Golan. Yes, it was asked. Look at the question from 2015, the area known as Golan Heights, right? So, like PYQs are always relevant. Yeah, ye question, if you would have done this question in 2015 question, certainly a lot of help you would get. Then let's just see the next question. Grisham's law in economics relates to, very recently there was an article. This Grisham's law was mentioned in one of uh, the articles of the Hindu, right? So these kind of questions also can be asked. India Wins Freedom was written by about books. We frequently get questions. Then Inqilab Zindabad was a slogan given by whom, right? So in the older years, a lot of stress was given on one statement question. Now the stress is like, equally divided between one statement, two and three multi-statement questions. But all the content of these questions is still very relevant even till date, right? There's nothing irrelevant. What can be example of irrelevant questions? Let us see, right? So all these questions, see, socialistic pattern comes through what, right? Very conceptual. Sufi sect originated and developed where, right? So all these questions, whom cultivate, all these are very, very important, very relevant question. Even these physics kind of questions, right? Science and tech, general science questions. A ball bounces higher at high altitudes than in planes. Why, right? All are relevant questions. Okay, so I'll just show you what is an example of an irrelevant question, right? This one we have. So 17th question. A report says that the number of bus accidents is more than that of car accident, blah blah blah, right? So these are the kind of questions which are obsolete. I've tagged them also as such, right? So wherever you see obsolete tag, these are questions which are no longer important, but I've given them in the channel, in the product, just to keep it comprehensive. If in case these questions are revived, tomorrow, so we'll have a reference. Okay, these kind of questions have been asked in the past, so for that purpose I've just kept it in the database, but they have been tagged as obsolete, so you don't need to pay attention to these questions anymore, right? Next, you can see, okay, this is a very interesting question. Look at this one. It says, after hatching by the hen, the young chicks come out of eggs within how many weeks, right? So seemingly it's a very irrelevant kind of question, obsolete kind of question. But whatever is the answer to this question, let us see, the kind of questions which have been asked, which are similar to this question. So in 2020, we were asked this particular question, Indian elephants. In 2023, we were asked about Indian squirrels, right? Similar vibe. So it said, with reference to Indian elephants, look at the following statements and select which are correct, right? So the second statement we can say is related to that 1979 question. The maximum gestation period can be 22 months. Look at the question of 1979. Young chicks will come out within how many weeks, right? So similar. This is of course not helping us in that elephant question or that Indian squirrels question, but the point is that these kind of questions have been asked in the past. The only difference is that Now these questions have become very logical. Maybe in those years, in 1979, when there was no internet, when very limited availability of reading material also was there, so in those years maybe these questions were factual, right? So that's why whatever elimination we practice only from the new syllabus, that is 2011 onwards. But these questions we consider as factual questions. We don't dabble with elimination in those years, in the older years, older than 2011. But still, the the vibe of the question is matching, right? So we'll not be, if we have done these kind of questions, gone through these kind of questions, at least we'll not be shocked when these similar questions appear. Or if our luck is there, they may ask similar thing also. They may ask a question on Indian hen, right? Maybe this, whatever is the answer to the question, may be one of the statements in that question, just like that statement, the second statement of this Indian elephant question, right? Or the third statement, normally go on carving till the age of 40 years only, right? It's a question which can be done via ET, but uh, the relevance of PYQs, I'm just trying to prove in this case, right? So guys, the point is, whatever is the oldest year till which you have the questions available, if you prefer reading from physical books, generally the books have got questions till 1995. Go for that. There are certain books which are having questions till 1979 also. Go for them if you prefer books. I've got this product wherein we have the questions listed topic wise, elimination techniques wise, all research tags are there, everything, like multiple channels are there, 4 channels in total are there. I'm also working on the other exams questions, CDS, CAPF, right, CISF, engineering services, all those exams which UPSC conducts in a given year, which are relevant for CSE, which have a general science section in their examination structure. I'm collecting those questions also, and I'll be putting them as a part of this product. So the point is, as many number of questions as you can see, of course, the answer should be reliable, right? So my work, I know it is reliable. Whatever you are seeing, just be sure that the answers given are reliable. Refer questions, refer as many questions as possible. The more number of questions you see, the better will be your understanding of UPSC, and that much better will be your performance in the upcoming prelims. That will be all in this video. We'll meet next time. If there is any particular topic on which you want me to make a video, please let me know in the comments. And also about this video, if you liked something or didn't like something, please put it in the comment section. Your comments matter a lot. And of course, if you like my work, do spread it, help me get some more attention, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and we'll meet very soon. Thank you. Bye bye.